vomit on God's child.
Shalom. Is it Necron you're looking for? Shalom. I've been here the whole time. What's going on, everyone? What have we got in here? It's been a while since I've gone live. Live and direct in effect. We got fucking Asher, first one. What's up, Jake? You're always fucking loyal. Appreciate it. James as well. James, we woke you up. Someone wake up Impede. Fucking Joker, what's going on, dude? Do. His face look exactly like his ass. Remember that one, Zach? You ever heard that joke? Nah, I'm just kidding, yeah. Check it out. Check it out. E.T. hat. E.T.D. hat. Not E.T. phone home hat. Zachary. What's up, Spirit World? Cool to see you, dude. Randy. What's up, Randy? Good to see you, man. Who else is in there? Bob. What's up, Bob? Fucking rotten punks. T-Bone. Giving the T-Bone a bone. Giving the T-Bone a bone. I'm not drunk, I swear. I'm just acting like a jackass. What's up, dude? Comos. Good to see you. Fuck yeah, dude. Sick Nick. Fucking went out to the show on Saturday night. Dude, I appreciate it, Nick. Cool seeing you out there, bro. Much louder? Hold on. I'm up all the way. I cannot go any louder. Maybe I should speak closer to the mic. But, I ain't doing that. It's rock and roll, but we'll figure it out later. How's this? Do 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 do. Sorry. Fist fucking God's blood. Hell yeah. So let's show some things here we got going on. Let's see here. Do 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 do. So you can order these. These are flyer shirts from the show. We pressed up real quick to do for the show. $10 plus shipping. Contact necromikeb@gmail.com. That's our drummer. He did the shirt. So if you want a $10 shirt, it is the flyer that Francisco, well, not Francisco, but Robert did. And the bands that all played. $10, not a bad deal at all, man. You can just contact necromikeb@gmail.com and they'll give you the details how to order it. I think there's mostly XLs, but ask. I don't know. You know, I know we had we did mostly XLs in those, so check that out. And coming up to not tomorrow night, Friday night, it's going to be a Bathory Spectacular. Enter the Eternal Fire. Me and old Jeff Tandy going to be on our Friday night show. Yes, and in a nutshell, Jeff is promoting the art prints of the Bathory goat that the artist, oh fuck, I forgot his name, but the guy who did the art, who, I mean, never got credit for it because they commandeered the art, but yes, he's going to be selling prints. Joe Smith, I think. Yes, I think I remember now. He actually, and I'll have, we'll show the book where that goat right there, where you, the one next to Corthone and under him, where they got the original art piece from and everything. So be on the lookout. That's Friday night, 9 p.m. Central. Check it out. And a couple show announcements coming up. Our next show is July 12th with Absu, Black Mariah, Antisma, and Black Jackal. Pious Leave is playing with Absu here in town July 12th at Vibes Underground. So check that show out. It's going to be a rager. It's always fucking killer when Absu comes through. So make sure to check that out. And then, where'd it go? Jake's band, Spear Siege, let me get these banners out of the way so you can actually see this shit, is playing here on June 20th with a bunch of other bands. Jake, tell us who they are in the chat. June 20th at Fitzgerald's Bar and Live Music Venue. That's June 20th. And also, I'm sure y'all heard, but maybe you haven't. Lord Humongous, Wolf Skull, Mordant Red, Infuriator at the Black Magic Social Club in Houston, Texas. Also on the 20th. I should say June 20th. Absolute's in July. These other shows are in June. Pay attention, Necron. So that's June 20th in Houston. That's a hell of a lineup. And then they are here in San Antonio, my town, on the June 21st at the O-Def Cafe. It's Lord Humongous, Mordant Red, Infuriator, Spectral Omen. I think they're Chaotic End's been added to it as well. So I think there's one more. So that's killer. And check this out. You might have heard Francisco talking about it. Only available at these shows will be a split cassette. Not the split album CD that they're doing later, but a split cassette between Lord Humongous and Mordant Red available at those shows. I'm assuming with some exclusive tracks. And here's the full lineup for the Fitzgerald show. Let me get back to that real quick. Fitzgerald, where did you go? Here you go. So that's also in San Antonio on June 20th. Flexus Mortis, Divine Void, Nocturnal Onslaught, Adon, and Spear Siege. So that'll be a killer show too. Flexus Mortis is a local band here in town, so support them headlining. Got some friends in that band, so that's very cool. All right, so yeah, man. Hey, what's up, Rich? Cool seeing you come through. Nevermore, Matt. Yeah, lots of shows, man. Spear Siege will have demos and shirts on the 20th. Look at that. Well, fucking look at this. And Houston has a heavy metal market on June 22nd. Fucking, this busy. June is fucking busy. And then it doesn't even slow down because we got Absu coming through town in San Antonio in July. So fuck. It's your birthday Friday? Well, if you're here, we'll wish you a happy birthday Friday, dude. What else? Anybody else got anything else important to say? What's up, Shredbeard? I lost like 5 pounds Saturday. You are an active fellow, my friend. Alcohol can be some good power sometimes. Texas killing it. Teddy was out at the show too. It was fucking cool. Rotting Corpse plays the 4th of July in Austin too. God damn. Time has come to raise the dead. So yeah, a lot of stuff going on, man. You know, we're here to distract you from all that crazy crap going on. So no talk of that in the chat. We don't want to hear about it because we hear about it all damn day elsewhere. We're just here to have some fun. Check out these shirts. Fun and black metal posers. New Hexea shirts. Look how fucking good those look. Got that Saturday at the show. Courtesy of the band. Very cool. Matter of fact. Let's play some Hexea. Let's play with that new Jammeroonie. Let me find it for you guys. Let me get this out of the way. Oh, let me move that. No, we don't want to leave the studio. That would not be good. I'm going to find some new Hexea, the new jam. Here it is. Where the Scythe Falls. This shit's killer. They were so good live. Francisco is totally correct. If you watched this channel yesterday, they just get better and better. And we're not just blowing smoke up your ass because, you know, they're our buddies or whatever. They're fucking getting better and better. They totally deserve this album coming out on Hell's 'Bangers. Guys, get it. highest recommendations from the witching hour over here. Get your pre-order in. Get over to the Hell's Headbanger. Pre-order this Hexea. You won't be disappointed. And if you are, you're a poser.
Spirit
All right, there you go. Fucking great. Where the Sight Falls on the new Hexe album coming out this month now. We're already in the month of its release, so get over there to Hell's Headbanger and get it. You know, I saw something on Mordant Red's video earlier. I guess he, and maybe people do this, talk trash about people promoting their bands on their channels. What the fuck else do you think we're going to do? We talk about other people's bands too. But yeah, we're going to promote our bands. Like, what else? What other options do we have anymore? Stupid shit. Giving them a hard time about that. I just couldn't. Some people, y'all just need to delete yourself thinking stuff like that. It's like, oh, he's promoting his band on his channel. What? Well, no fucking shit, morons. Ah, anyway. Aggravation. Fucking Paul. What's up, dude? The texting man. Important Red called you out, apparently. I was watching that. I know. Can't talk about your own band. Can't wear your band shirt. Your band doesn't exist. Oh, you're a rock star if you, say something about your band. It's fucking ridiculous. Fucking people are dumb. Yeah, let me see if the newspapers still exist, right? Ayu. Kai. 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 Hey, if you ever make a TV show, Paul, I want you to call it Kai 50. Wouldn't that fucking rule? Like you're like a death metal cop in Hawaii. I'll fucking watch that. Gladly watch that. All right, let's get into some music here. See what we got before you say a shovel. Doo-doo. Giant screen. Oh, it must be Colting the Rim. There you go. Colting the Rim. Should have my hair down and corpse paint on. Not looking like I just walked out of the academy buying some fucking sneakers. Who cares? Do-do-do-do-do. You caught the Loch Ness Monster today. Fuck yeah. Way to go, Costco. Costco, Chaos Goat, and the Chaos Boat with Chaos Crew. Love it. Some good shit you're doing over there. Keep them hooked. Is Necrowolf at the LA riots now? Well, Disguster, he might be reporting live from the protest in San Antonio this Saturday night. Keep your eyes open. He doesn't know if he wants to get clubbed or gashed, so he might stay on his safe side of town. The white side. Shh. I didn't say that. Nah, I might be going to the hill country Saturday. But who knows? We might go to down to the thingy majig and thingy majig. Supposedly, Necrowolf might, go by. We don't know. Just don't want to get, clubbed in the head. That doesn't sound like a good Saturday night for an older person like me. But what? Who knows? So Disgustor. Are you guys up there in Portland? Oh, we're not supposed to talk about all this shit. God damn it. Now check it out. Look what I got. These look fucking great. Here, let me get that up close so you can actually... Oh, my camera fucking sucks. Let me do this. Just for this time, we're gonna go ahead and do this. So you can see the glory. There we go. Of the ETD hat. Look at that. That's a great print, man. So yeah. I don't know what Francisco's gonna do with the rest, but they are nice. Old Skullhead over here. You need to get one, Disgustor. Oh, well, fuck it. Did I meet him? Yeah. He fucking came to my city and hung out with us. Yeah, sure did. Cool dude. Protect the wolf, man. The wolf at all costs. Yeah. Maybe I find a way to keep that fucking cap on Necrowolf. Go out there and do some live streaming. If Francisco's on, that'll make it even easier. Because it's hard to do all that on your channel when you're on your phone. If you know, you know. Hey, man. Gotta get old Francisco to print some more. You know what I'm thinking of doing? Where'd it go? Oh, shit. Nacho, where you been? Good to see you, dude. Best brims in the biz, brah. There you go. All right, let's get in some more Stormy. That still makes me fucking laugh. Oh, there you go. Feel a little less congested now. What's next on this list of black metalness?
What
Yeah, I don't know why that one's so quiet. That's weird. You need to get on Hell's Headbanger. Why are you uploading quiet ass fucking versions of your albums? Come on, man. We gotta rock out loud. We're heavy metal enthusiasts, damn it. Yeah, I know you're not 300 pounds, Paul, but this sounds cooler. 300 pounds of coconuts on your ass, motherfucker. Kawhi 5-0. Book 'em Shreddo. This is stupid. I'm entertaining myself over here. But goddamn, Francisco, if the fucking Pro Fanatica ever go bye-bye, Thy Feels Savior is there to save the day. You do the best fucking black metal, leaden style vocals coming from me. Yes, wrestling is on TV, but don't, fixate on it, please. Sir, what's up, the stick? Is that what the chicks call you? I'm the stick. They call me the stick, ladies. Mike V in the house. What's up, Mike? Good to see ya. Good, you're back. You're back in black. Metal Ben walking through. What's up, Metal Ben? All right. What's next, man? Let's get some jams. Less yapping and more rocking. Here we go.
What you say, you never see.
Yeah, we're not going to listen to a minute of sound effects. Sorry, Jeff. Got limited time here. People don't want to hear sound effects. So again, Friday night, speaking of Jeff, you just heard his old band of Versifera, and we're going to be talking about Bathory and some official Bathory prints. Well, I shouldn't say official Bathory prints. Maybe not be correct. But prints from the artist who actually created Joe's A. Smith, who made the fucking art. If you don't know what I'm talking about, tune in Friday night, 9 p.m. Central on The Witching Hour with Jeff Tandy, and we'll explain more. But we're going to be jamming a lot of Bathory as well. What's this Rata and J-Dog fighting? Oh. You guys are saying they should box? Rata! He's a cool dude. He does good shows. What else we got going on here? What else do I need to say? And if you're tuning in late, $10 plus shipping, flyer art shirts from the show that we just did. Pi Slevas, Hexea, ETD, the Cutthroats. Contact necromightbe at Gmail. $10 plus shipping. Shipping is a bitch, but $10, that's pretty cheap. Still going to work out good for you, I'm pretty sure. It's usually about $7 to $8 bucks, sometimes $12, depending how far I got to go. In the U.S., the ship now. They're killing us. Trying to destroy the underground with these prices. Anyway, contact necromightbe. And thanks, Tony, for liking the playlist so far. Appreciate that. See, it's nice when someone says, hey, this is all right. At least you're not like, well, does this suck? Appreciate it, man. It is duly noted. So what's going on in Disgust, or what new releases are coming our way from the head split? The split of head. Let us know. All right. Some more jams. Let me pass that up. Uh-oh. This guy. Let's listen to some Morton Red and get this out on Goat Throne Records. Look it up. Goat Throne Records.
Visions of settlements and violence.
To kill yourself. To kill yourself. I am ordering you. I am ordering you. To kill yourself. To kill yourself. I am ordering you. I am ordering you. To kill yourself. To kill yourself.
Well, let me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't keep up with all those updates. Who cares, right? Windows 98. Windows 69, man. That's how I rock. Anyway, yeah, Plutonium Shore was a black metal band from San Antonio. They fucking rule. That was their what? That was your last thing, right, Jake? The split between Goat Craft. Jesus Christ, Goat Craft and Plutonium Shore. The Alpha and Omega, and it's being reissued without the Goat Craft tracks, obviously. Let's see here. Coming out June 20th. $12. Free shipping. US only. But that's a damn good deal. Limited to 100. Go check out the Plutonian Shore Bandcamp. I'm telling you, they are probably the best black metal band out of San Antonio. And yes, I was in Thornspine, and I'm saying that because I think they were better. You know, they just fucking kicked ass. Really good fucking black metal, well written. Zeus is still doing stuff, even though he's in active military. He still writes and does things, and can't wait for him to kind of get out of there and get back into town. Just to, you know, see what happens next. So that's always great. Last one, pre-reformation. Yes, Zeus has been putting out more stuff as a one-man band. Yeah, that's what he's been doing. Yeah, I don't remember Zeus. He was on the Bear tribute show I did for Bear from Hod, my former lead singer who passed. Me and Zeus were in one, and he was in like the last incarnation of Hod for like a couple of, for a good 3 or 4 or 5 years. Good while. I don't remember for sure, but he started out on bass, then switched over to guitar. And yeah, JD, if we could, I didn't name people who passed because I thought it'd be impossible on your list of like Reformed Texas bands. Well, let's put Blaspherian on there with a healthy fucking West. Let's get Ruben back in imprecation. No fucking slam the mat or anything, but if we can bring the Raise the Dead, let's do that. You know, let's get some of these guys back. But hell, man, Absu with Equitant and Shiftel, that'd be fucking killer. Torah Part 2, come on, Equitant, let's do it. Nah, I don't know if they'll go back to that crazy zany insanity, but it'd be fucking cool, man. Who would you guys like to see reformed? Doesn't have to be Texas. And don't say the Beatles. Something stupid. Right? Let everybody get one last gig with Blaspherians. They're so fucking heavy. Bloodspill. Yep. Hell Preacher. Yep. Cyrenax. I didn't even think of that. That'd be fucking cool. Righteous Pigs. Gore. Okay, Gorephobia. There you go. Holy Terror. Anybody else? Who would you like to see reform and put out an album? Cryptic Slaughter. That's a fucking good idea. I bet you would. Yeah. Original Dead Horse. Fuck yeah. In the style of horsecore, right? I was mourning loss of my friends. They were elite musicians and wrong supreme wrong. Rest in chaos. I got you, buddy. Yep. I know exactly what you mean. Wrote. Thank you. Wrote elite. War elite musicians and wrote supreme music. Gotcha. Thank you. Faith No More. Cerebral Rot. Cerebral Distortion. Yahoo! If you know, you know. Rest in power to your friends, dude. I would have loved to have gotten that fucking Last Hod album recorded. Had some cool riffs. Sacrilege BC, dude, man. If they did something in the vein of Party with God, hell yeah. What's up, Andrew? Thanks. Cheers, buddy. Paralysis. Malignant Altar. That was weird, right? They just like blew up and broke up. Okay. He's dead. All right, back to some jams. What time is it? I'm way over. Ow, let's go. Remember when I did that keyboard black metal show? I was like halfway through it going, this wasn't really a good idea. Oh boy, that was rough. You win some and you lose some. It's all the same to me. Yes, sir. Oh shit, fucking Roy. How you been, Roy? Good to see you popping up in the witching hour. We're playing keyboard black metal apparently. Do do do. Dr. Phil is gay? No, he's not. I don't believe that. Or is it Dr. Phil your hole now? Or was it always that? Do 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 do. I got fucking rip in my head. God damn it. Alright. Let's do all this bullshit one more time. One more time. So, Friday night, me and Jeff Tandy, who I played a Versafera, his old band, Total Black Metal, pretty influential USBM band, if I say so myself. We're going to be doing the Bathory special, Enter the Internal Fire, and talking about the black metal goat prints from the original artists who drew the goat. And we'll explain it all Friday night, 9 p.m. Central. If you don't know what the hell we're talking about. Again, let me get this out of here. It's fucking blocks. $10 plus shipping while supplies last. Shirt of the flyer from the show that we played last weekend here in San Antonio with Hexea, Pius Levis, ETD, the Cutthroats. $10 plus shipping. That's dirt cheap, and they're good shirts too. Contact nicromikeb@gmail.com. That's the Pius Levis drummer. He will give you the details on how to order one. And if you got your size. What else do we got rolling through here? Speaking of Pius Levis, that's my band if you're new to the show. We're playing with Absu here in town on July 12th at Vibes Underground. It's the fucking son of Tepereth tour with Zimiel guys back. They sound fucking great. It sounds like the record. I'm real excited to be playing this show along with the Black Mariah, Antisma, and Black Jackal are on the bill as well. Pius Levis is playing second, so don't be one of those, you played already? Just show up on time and you'll see the show. Then you got in Houston on June 20th, Lord Humongous, Whiskull, Mordant Red, and Infuriator. All killer, no filler. Good shit there. And then they are hitting here to San Antonio with, well, obviously Lord Humongous, Mordant Red, Infuriator, Spectroman, and Chaotic End is also on that show at the O-Def Cafe. I've never been there, so I will tell you how it goes. That's on the 21st here in San Antonio. Spear Siege on June 20th. And more. That everything. I played some Plutonium Shore earlier. They're reissuing the Alpha et Omega. Alpha et Omega. How you say that, Jake? Yeah. Pre-order $12, free shipping. Fuck yeah. Digipack it looks like. I can't tell for sure. Nah, I don't know. But anyway, $12 and free shipping for U.S. customers only. And at that Mordant Red show in Houston and San Antonio, they will have, just at the show only, a split cassette of Lord Humongous and Mordant Red with tunes on there. I think it's separate from the stuff that they're doing on their split later. I can't say for sure, but definitely it's not that. So if you go to the shows, definitely pick up one of those cassettes, because I think that's the only place you're going to be able to get them. All right. Put the old banner back up. Oh shit, missed this. Thanks, man. Go get yourself something nice. Trevor Phillips from GTAB. All right, you know what you get. If I can be quick on the draw here, which definitely blew that. Anytime anybody drops some cash, yo, speakers. Thanks, man. Appreciate the support. It's always appreciated. Sick lineup for sure, dude. All these shows are. Yeah, I would say so, because even let's do a quick rundown of the show. I know Francisco did one yesterday. I'll just do a quick one. My quick review of the Pius Levis ETD. Hold on, let's read what Jake said, because he played bass on these Plutonian Shore recordings. Said it before and I'll say it again. That Plutonian Shore EP is one of my all-time favorite recordings out of like 30 plus I've been on. Don't miss the reissue. All right. So the show was last Saturday here in San Antonio at High Tones. Small stage, but that doesn't really matter. Great show. First up was my band. Can't really, I thought, hey, we didn't fuck up. Like have a major screw up or anything. So that's Pius Levis played first. We sacrificed the first position because we wanted to make sure everybody else had a good slot time. Then next up was ETD. Fucking getting better and better every time they play. Fucking great. You heard the fucking album, right? You all heard it already. If you haven't, go get it. I think they're sold out of vinyl. Find it somewhere in Francisco. If you're still on, let them know where they can get it. Yeah. Dude, you didn't even say what's up. But you were there. So then next was No, Elliott did the cover. For what? For the new... He lost me. Anyway. For the new ETD? Or I'm lost. Let us know what cover. But, the cover. I got you now. Yeah, so ETD played some new shit. Sounded great. I got a couple songs on my channel if you want to check it out. Of their show. Just go and look into videos. It's fucking killer set. I was there recording on the side. Yes, and Noelia went up and did some Sodom Blasphemer with ETD and just fucking destroyed. Fucking high powered, just intense. I think it really got the crowd moving too. Oh yeah, and if you want to check out some Pius Levis from that show, go over to Jake Holmes' channel. Right there in the chat. He and I've been sharing that one around too. The Pius Levis vid is on his channel. Check it out. And ETD, phenomenal. I mean, just good. That's how grind should be. Grind, old school grind def, however you want to call it. I loved it. They do a great job at it. Can't wait for new stuff. And then the Cutthroats were up. I don't even know how to say it. Once you're a cutthroat, you're always a cutthroat. I was in the Cutthroats. I'm kind of, technically still in it, but I haven't done anything with them. But like I said, that was one of my old bands. They were punk rock for years. They're fucking top notch. Mutant Sounds, Matt from ETD's channel. Go check that channel out. Mutant Sounds. Is really cool. He posted some video up of the Cutthroats, so you can check it out. Yes, James was drinking. There went sober. Yeah, dude, it's no big deal. Yeah, Dennis, old Hod drummer, currently Dennis been in a million bands, but for me, he's the old Hod drummer. He's in Cheese Grater Masturbation right now. He was had unnecessary surgery. I mean, the list goes on. Dude's a phenomenal drummer, really good. He was there. He started the little mini pit for ETD. Got the pit going. So that was fucking awesome. Dennis rules. He always fucking moshes. What else? Got their pit going. So then the Cutthroats played, like I said. And then the fucking Hexea, dude. Mortality, not Mortuary. Mortality was Dennis's old band with Pete. Pete's another cool dude from the scene around here. So, yep. Hexea comes on, just fucking annihilates what's left standing of the fucking club after all these bands coming out and kicking ass. ETD is like just getting fucking better and better and better and better. Noelia's like getting fucking better and better as being a front person. Just commands the fucking stage. JD does commentary on the side. Noelio just like do the old gong show on him. Keep it evil. Sorry, JD. Dun, 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 dun. Just kidding. No, JD's fucking banter is a nice, how you say, counter to the evil seriousness of Noelia's fucking stage presence and banter. Good shit. Anyway, the music is just so fucking good. They're getting so good. So, killer show. Had a fucking good time. Totally good time. Again, if you were there, and even if you weren't, you want to support that show or any, just support all the bands who played, $10. Got a grift. $10 plus shipped in while supplies last. Contact NecroMikeB at gmail.com. He'll give you the scoop on how to get the shirt. And they're not like garbage shirts or anything. It's on good quality prints on good shirts. And I got this shirt. Look at this. Well, I don't know if you can see everything, but there's that pentagram thingy jig in the background print. Hexea's merch is getting better and better and better too. Isn't everything getting better and better? I fucking had a great time. You're stupid. I'm not gonna read that. Scandalous. Scandalous. Yes, if you didn't know, for some reason JD is in both bands, ETD and Hexea. He played double duty that night. A nice AC club is nice in the summer, I bet, when you gotta do fucking double duty, right, dude? Fucking shit. So now we're gonna have 5+ hours of keyboard black metal for you. No, we're not. But I need to start wrapping this show up. Supposed to be an hour. Been yapping.
the dead angels.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. There you go. Spear Siege, right here. New out on Jake Holmes label. Check it out. Nice stuff. Gave me a copy at the show. It is on Spear Siege Bandcamp, Jake. Is it still available? I don't even know. I'm going to try to get it out later. Oh, here you go. Oh, selling fast. There you go. There's the crew looking metal as fuck. Get over to the Bandcamp. As he says, it's selling fast, so buy now or cry later. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Get over there and buy you a copy, or you'll be a crying. All right, do we got any more jams? Good shit, Jake. Good job. Excellent. Excellent, sir. You know who else was out the show? Fucking Bloody Freddy. That's as fucking old school as you can get in San Antonio. Fucking shout out to Bloody Freddy for going to the show.
Don't forget.
I swallow your soul. 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 I swallow your soul.
Yeah, right. There you go. Warhammer 666. Get that on for Morning Productions. Check it out. He's a cool dude. And Miss A. You hear it? You hear the fucking thunder? Yes. And that's the last jam of the night. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Yeah. Oh, Shred. Give him shred till he's dead. He's going to shred till he's dead. Alright. You saw all this shit. Ain't no need to go through it all again. Be back Friday night, 9 p.m. with the Bathory show. Check it out. Me and Jeff. Should be a good one. Check out the Mordant Red show. Order this shirt. Let's get these sold out. Go see this show. Go see this show in Houston. Go see this show in San Antonio. See this guy make a fool of himself in Houston at the Mordant Red show. I heard he's going to have a ball gag and a gimp shoot. And he's going to be on a chain. With dildos attached to him. So it should be interesting. And that's about it, man. It's rain from MOD's water jugs. Jesus Christ. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. All right. Thanks, everyone. See you next time on the Witching Hour. We'll do the black metal outro because it's mostly black metal tonight. But first.
And he's talking to whoever the guy was.
Cheeseburgers don't attack you, do they?
I vomit on God's child.